Boxing King Media. We're at here. I think the last time we did one of these, Spence, we was leaving New York.
Yeah, well now we're leaving Sydney. So no, we're not. We're leaving Brisbane.
Yeah, Brisbane.
Brisbane,
yeah.
The Gold Coast. Yeah, it's a bit
Coast,
dark.
yeah.
It's a bit gloomy, isn't it?
It is, mate.
But yeah, it was a great event, great weekend. Big shout out to CINKARA, who's not very well at the moment. You know, the pray to God that he's all right and he gets better. And he's a brave man, a great fighter, and he just proved that, you know, that if you put your mind to it and you try to do something, he came over and give it his best shot, and he done very, very well. And God bless you. I hope you get better.
Yeah, it is frightening, really, when you think about the fact that Jai's now put his last 4 opponents in hospital. It's it's not normal, is it? That does that?
No, he bangs hard. He's got, you know, his lower body generates that power, and he's got them big, massive legs on him, and he's a warrior, isn't he? He's from a warrior race, and he's a warrior. And I mean, God knows what they were like in the 18th, 16th century and all that, coming up against them. You know, going into Samoa and getting on the islands, and you know, they were fearsome, and they are a fearsome race.
Are you from a warrior race?
No, I'm from I don't know what race I'm from, but yeah, we might have a bit of, yeah, we might have a bit of. No, I'm from North London, but we might have a bit of a warrior race in us. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a phenomenal performance, and but yeah, another great event. You know, Mick, you know, we spoke this week a few times, and it's mad what he's trying to create in the Gold Coast. So
I think he's created it, isn't
he?
Yeah,
you're gambling your balls, aren't you? The amount of money that's gone into that event, the production costs, and there's nobody else doing it. And to put world title fights, and I think that's 3 in a row he's put on.
Listen, he's a credit. He's a credit to boxing, Mick. He lives and breathes it. I mean, you know, HISPOTALISED's got a dent in his head from when he got caught in the second round, and he got a big dent. And I see Mick visibly upset. He was like Jai's like you know, like a son to him, and they're very, very close, and they got a big bond. And listen, there was tears coming down his eyes. I was a bit shocked, but that's how much he thinks of Jai and all his other fighters. And you know, you can say, you can do, but what I find with Mick, his heart's in his, you know, wears his heart on his sleeve, you know. But there's some other really good promoters and lovely people in this country. You know, I've got a few good friends. Angelo Di Carlo, he's a nice fella. He always shows you plenty of respect. He's from down the Melbourne area. Good promoter, got some great fighters, and just a nice man, you know. And I've got a lot of other good friends here over the time, and when I get to the airport, I'm going to ring a few of them and just say hello to them.
What do you think is realistically next for Jai? Because obviously I've seen David Benavidez, his dad, posted a video of him when he took
that for me is the super fight. That I don't know if it'll ever happen, but you know, Benavidez for me is one of the greatest fighters on earth. So is HISPOTALISED. I just, you know, Benavidez is going to have to move up. He's a big lad though, isn't he? At his weight, he's a big boy, and I just like him. I think he's really good for the sport, Benavidez. When he's going to be a massive superstar. When Canelo finishes, he's going to be the next king for me. I just think he's that good, and I love watching his fights.
When can we expect news about Jai's next move, do you think?
Well, I mean, look, Jai. I think Jai will be looking at April now. He's got he got cut. He got visibly cut, didn't he? And he had a little indentation. So I think you're looking at. He'll want to fight tomorrow. That's how tough he is. You know, he'll want to fight tomorrow. But I think realistically, April now. You know, we were looking at sort of March, February, but. You know, I just can't see that happening. He needs a rest. He was really disappointed in his performance last night, and he sort of he made it very hard on himself. You know, he just weren't happy at all with his performance. I thought it was a great performance myself. I thought he was a tough old boy, and he was a throwback from the 40s. You know, 40s, 50s, when you see these fighters just get in after, don't even train, and got in and done 15 rounds. I mean, then in them days, they used to fight 3 times a month. Unbelievable. He had that kind of toughness. And I don't think he should be hard on himself. It was an unbelievable knockout. I think he just came out, was a bit quick and wanted to get the job done very quickly. Yeah. That's what it seemed to me, and it just didn't happen. And then he took a step back. He's obviously, you know, he's got a great trainer, and his dad's just told, you know, his dad's very cool, calm and collected. He doesn't get flustered. He's a wonderful guy, his dad. He's just a, you know, big bag of fun. He is. And like you said there, you know, just the last words on that, we do pray for Jai's opponent, and I hope we do, and we just hope he's better. We don't want anybody to get hurt in this sport. We love the sport. It is a sport of violence and aggression, but again, everybody's got respect for each other. And you know, I was very worried when he went down. You know.
I think he's still in hospital. Hopefully they'll release more information on that soon.
Yeah.
And the other thing I want to speak to you about is, before, because we're very close to the airport now, is Hamza Shiraz. Is there any developments on him? Is it going to be in Billy next? Or
yeah, I mean, all indications is it's going to be in Billy. The deal's not done yet, but we're on the cusp of it. We've spoke to Dr. Ikan, Turki Al-Sheikh. That's the fight they want to make. That's the fight they want, and Hamza will fight anybody.
He's got the same sort of attitude as Jai Hamza. He wants to fight anyone.
And he doesn't care, you know. And it's very refreshing to see that, isn't it? Because when all, you know, Pacheco was put in front of him, Eddie put Pacheco forward, and there was no reaction yet. I'll fight anybody. Doesn't matter. And that's a great testament to him, you know. But we've got to remember, Frank Warren built this kid up from nothing. You know, this is a kid from Ilford, and George Warren put a lot of time and money into him, and he's reaping rewards now. Indeed.
What do you make, just as we arrive at Brisbane Airport, what have you made of the whole trip? And obviously you've lived in Australia before, so
I lived there for a year. The year long, 30 years ago I was here.
Beautiful place.
It's beautiful, unbelievable, and it's such nice people. Big shout out to my mate in Melbourne, Mick Gatto. I hope you're all right, Mick, and I hope you're watching. Big boxing fan. And loves his boxing,
shout out Tasman fighters.
Shout out well, I don't need to, I'll never stop talking about me.
Do you know you've been calling him Tasmin?
Oh, have I?
Yeah, you've been saying Tasmin fighters.
Well, I'm not.
But I thought I'd let you carry on because it was quite funny.
Yeah, well, you know, we sometimes you do these things, don't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a great experience. I've been here 48 hours now. Been kicked out of the hotel unceremoniously by a load of bodyguards.
Yeah, you nearly had a scrap with a guy that looked like Frank Warren.
Yeah, so yeah, it's been very eventful. It's been great, and I hope to come back very shortly.
That's crazy.
And I hope all the fans in England watch that fight, because that's what we're all about. We're all about not just the fans in England, the fans all around the world, and I hope they enjoyed that fight last night, and just keep supporting and watching boxing.
Yeah, you've just travelled 24 hours to come here for 48 hours, and now you're going back.
Yeah, and we're in. Big shout out to my old mate Ajit Kabayel, then Jacob Bank in Denmark, then we got Hamza, then who else have we got? We got Jeremy Miller fighting, so we're going to have a very, very busy few months now.
Yep.
You know, we thought I was going to get a bit of a break, but it looks like it's going to be very busy.
It is.
Our German show sold out.
Wow.
10,000 in 2 days.
Love it. Well, back to the cold Spencer Brown. Thank you very much.
Here we go again. Here we go. Never mind.
Let's go.
Respect is a given. It's earned.